Yes, she will. Listen, guys, if you're in high school, in university, or college, wherever you're going, you will have to do, like, homework, okay? But it's not like the typical homework you know of. It's you that's gonna have to do homework. Like, give yourself homework. So homework does suck, okay? Basically, getting you ready into, like, studying by yourself. Why universities still need to do homework? I mean, they don't. They don't really care if you fail. It's called an assignment. Yeah, I don't know, guys. I hate assignments more than exams, actually. Yeah, I think the actual papers and all that stuff, like assignments, too much time. How do I study before exams? I didn't. Shh. I learned everything through class, and I retained it. I didn't. I never studied before exams. But, hey, I never failed. I never failed in high school. So that's why that one time, guys, literally all through high school, okay, I never studied before an exam. Well, maybe I did like 5 to 10 minutes beforehand, before the actual exam. So I'm kind of like lying here a little bit. Maybe 5 to 10 minutes before the exam, yeah, I might like study. There was this one time in like 9th grade, 8th grade, I think I told you guys, where I walked in my maths class and the teacher was like, Luca, stand by the door for me. I was like, oh, huh? Okay. So everyone like sat down. Everyone's like watching me. And everyone like became quiet like really fast. Luca, please sit down. And he tells me to stand back up again. Okay? Now please stand up. Oh God, I'm in trouble. Okay, Jesus Christ, what happened to me? And yeah, like my teacher says, did you know Luca is the only one out of every one of you and other classes too that got the highest marks? I was like, what? In my head, I was like, what the hell? I was like, what? And it was an A-. It wasn't even like a perfect score. It was an A-. And he just gives me my exam papers. I was like, oh yeah, A. We're graded on like 3 things, okay? Like, so I got like an A, A-, A-. So in average, it was like an A-. And he's like, I'm very disappointed with every one of you. Well, he wasn't like disappointed. Like, I expected more from you guys. That's what he said. I was just there like, oh, what the hell? I was like standing there, just like really surprised because I never studied for this. I did not study for this at all. And it was probability and all that stuff, and I suck at probability. What is an A- numerical value? I don't know, what's an A for you guys? What's an A and a B? 90%? Is it A? What about B? 80, I'm guessing. 80? Well then, A- is probably like 85 to 90 then, around there. So I might have gone like an 89 maybe. So I was really confused. I just looked at this. Oh my God, how? I completely butchered the whole thing. I even remember like actually just blasting like random formulas in my head that made absolutely no sense, okay? In my mind, I was just trying to do this like whole thing. I don't know, I was just like throwing random things that I learned like during class. Okay, maybe, yeah, like this formula here, you know, like, yeah, maybe it's asking me this one. Like, I don't know, like, but I'll put it in anyway. Yeah, I passed the whole time. I was so confused. I went home and I told my parents. I never studied for this. And I look what I got. Did you tell anyone? Did you? Yeah, I told my friend next to me. I was sitting in front of the class, okay? And I told my friend, I had no idea what I was doing during this like actual like exam. I just put in like random equations onto like these actual problems. And somehow they're right. Because that was the turning point for me, okay? Till then, I thought I was that dumbass, okay? It was until that moment I thought I was a pretty like dumb guy. Since then, I actually like tried to listen in class, you know? I actually wanted to engage myself in class. I still didn't like actively study for my exams. But yeah, since then, like I knew I wasn't that dumb. But when it comes to like writing like papers and stuff, like assignments, I did pretty bad. I just passed, but it's not that good. Like C+, like that. C is the passing grade in Australia, so yeah, C+, C sometimes, you know, like I don't really do that well. No, but here's the thing, guys, okay? I failed chemistry class and I thought I knew what I was doing. Then I got my papers, I got a D+. I didn't fail it, like it's still like, it averaged out to like a C-. I thought I did really well. This was 11th grade, like, chemistry class. I thought I did really well. I was like, oh my God, I think I aced that exam. And we finally got, like, the test papers back. B+, C-. I don't know why, but, like, when I look back on some, like, exams that I did, like, some curriculum that we learned in school, especially like for me, like senior high school STEM classes, like chemistry, physics, and all that stuff. At the time, I found it really hard to do. Like, it was a really hard topic for me to grasp. Like, looking back on it, I don't know why, like, I even struggled at all. Yeah, like, you just look back on it, it's really not that hard. But yeah, anyways, what was it for me? I think, at the time, I was in, like, the hardest, like, maths class for our grade. It's just the teacher wanted me in there for some reason. It was, like, calculating the rate of temperature change within, like, a room or something like that. Or, like, I think it was a pool of water. It was calculus, right? At the time, I had no idea what they were talking about. But then in university, you kind of just, I don't know, you kind of just understand. Okay, guys, I'll see you soon, okay? Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Ding, ding, ding.